What is up, you guys, and welcome back again to Ungeek. My name is Colin, and today we are going to be talking about the latest laptops that ASUS has released in the Philippines. These are your new refresh for the ASUS VivoBook S14 and the ZenBook 13 UX325. Now, before we dive down into it, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so because we're making more and more videos for you guys. Simply click the subscribe button down below and then hit the notification bell beside it so you know when we'll out a new video. Now that we have that out of the way, let's dive deeper into this video. Last Friday, ASUS Philippines officially announced the pricing and availability of the two new laptops, with the ZenBook 13 being available right now in stores, while the VivoBook S14 will release in the first week of November. Now you might be wondering, wait, didn't ASUS Philippines release those two notebooks a couple of months back? Well, you're right. ASUS did release the ZenBook 13 and VivoBook 14 back in August, but those models had 10th generation Intel Core processors. The new ZenBook and VivoBook that were recently released, though, are powered by 11th generation Intel Core processors. ASUS releasing the 11th-Gen Intel-powered notebooks is quite a surprise. After all, Intel only revealed the said processors just last September. Usually, it takes a while for new Intel processors to make their way to consumer laptops, so it's interesting to see that we now have the first 11th-Gen powered laptops in the Philippines courtesy of ASUS. And they come right on time for the brand actually, as ASUS is currently celebrating its 11th year in the Philippine market. So, what makes the 11th-Gen Intel Core processors different from the 10th-Gen line? For one, the 11th-Gen CPUs offer up to 20% improvement over their predecessors. Though one of the biggest updates is in the integrated GPU department. For the 11th-Gen line, Intel packed these CPUs with the Iris Xe integrated graphic cards, which promises performance that can rival even that of the NVIDIA MX series. This should mean laptops without a dedicated GPU will work nicely for selected graphics-heavy workloads, as long as they have an 11th-Gen Intel CPU. So now that we have a quick brief of what makes the 11th Gen better than the 10th Gen, let's now take a look at the new ASUS laptops. First up, we have the ZenBook 13 UX325. This laptop is powered by an 11th Gen Intel Core i5 processor and has an 8 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of PCIe SSD. ASUS also highlighted that the ZenBook 13 has a good amount of I/O, including 2 Thunderbolt USB-C ports, 1 USB Type-A, an HDMI, and a micro SD card reader. Though this laptop doesn't have a 3.5mm jack, you'll need to use Bluetooth to connect to your ZenBook 13. Don't worry though, it supports Bluetooth 5.0, meaning it should work well with most of today's new wireless headphones. As for design, the new ZenBook 13 looks pretty much like its 10th Gen predecessor. That's not a bad thing though. After all, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I mean, the ZenBook 13 does have an incredible thin and light chassis, not to mention a 13.3-inch Full HD display with slim 2.9mm bezels for an 88% screen-to-body ratio. To top it all off, the ZenBook 13 has the ASUS signature numpad on the laptop's touchpad. Up next, we have the VivoBook S14 S433. Unlike the ZenBook 13 that only comes in one variant, the S14 actually comes in two. One of which is powered by an 11th Gen Intel Core i5 with Intel Iris Xe graphics. The other, meanwhile, has an 11th Gen Intel Core i7 processor that's paired with an NVIDIA MX350 dedicated GPU. Though both laptops come with 8 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of SSD storage. As a slightly bigger laptop than the ZenBook, the VivoBook S14 has a bit more I/O. This laptop has one Thunderbolt C port, a USB 3.2 Type-A, 2 USB 2.0 Type-A, 1 HDMI, 1 micro SD card reader, and 1 3.5mm audio combo jack. As for its display, the VivoBook S14 has a 14-inch Full HD screen with an 85% screen-to-body ratio. Even with the 14-inch display, the S14 still feels pretty much like an Ultrabook, thanks to its thin and light frame, making it incredibly portable. Design-wise, the VivoBook S14 S433 comes in a variety of colors, making it an attractive option for users who want a laptop with a color that matches their personality. You want more? The VivoBook S14 actually comes with a packet of stickers that can further enhance your expression. So right now, we've yet to get our hands on these new laptops from ASUS Philippines, but judging from our experience with the 10th generation Intel version, the new ZenBook 13, and the new VivoBook S14 should satisfy users with their build quality and performance. If the new ZenBook and VivoBook perform even better than their predecessors, these laptops are sure to be a great match for users who are currently working from home or are enrolled in distance learning programs. Now for their prices. The ZenBook 13 is priced at 54,995 pesos, while the VivoBook S14 is priced at 49,995 and 59,995 pesos for its i5 and i7 variant respectively. With these SRPs, these refresh models cost pretty much the same as their 10th generation predecessors. This is a bit of a surprise, as we expected that the bump in performance with the 11th-Gen Intel processors would cause the laptops to be a bit more expensive. So it's a good thing that ASUS managed to price these laptops fairly competitively still. Though because of this, we do hope that the 10th generation Intel models will get a price drop soon enough, as this will give buyers more options to choose from this holiday season. Of course, these are just based on what we saw during ASUS's launch event, so we can't give our full recommendation of these laptops just yet. And that's it, guys. My name is Colin, and this is just a really quick reaction from the announcement that ASUS has made last Friday night. Now, if you're interested with more of this, do check out ungeek.ph as we write more stories on the new laptops from ASUS. Let us know your thoughts as well on the comment section down below. Are the 11th Gen laptops from ASUS something you're looking forward to? Write it down below. Let's talk to us, and we'll try to reply as much as we can. With that, guys, I'll see you on the next video, guys. Please keep safe, keep healthy, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye-bye.